Hello everyone, Edain here, and welcome back to the Edain mod, where today I wanted to show off the Dwarves of Erebor, because I've not played them in a while, compared to all the other Dwarves I play, Iron Hills and Erebor, Erebor. I always get them mixed up somehow. But the Dwarves of Erebor, I think, have a few really bad matchups, mainly factions that like to use Cavalry, like Lothlorien, like Isengard, Misty Mountains, with their monsters as well, because their pikemen aren't really the best. But Angmar, and by that extension Lothlorien as well, don't really use a lot of cavalry, and instead focus more on just infantry and ranged units. But Lothlorien's ranged units are a lot stronger in the late game, where Angmar's late game units don't quite hit that threshold in the damage department, at least not from a long range perspective. But Angmar is a very difficult faction to play against for most factions, I'll admit. Angmar is a pretty strong faction. But the Dwarves of Erebor, I think, do have an advantage because they're stronger. They're not as tanky as, say, the Iron Hills, but they're tankier than most other factions with their basic units. Axe throwers are amazing. And Arkengard are still what I think are the best sword unit in the game. By that I mean they do slash damage. So yeah, I'm going to put that all into action today on the Nath of Lorien. Make sure we pick Erebor, get that golden trim everywhere. Now, I won't deny, the early game is going to be a struggle. We're going to be fighting tooth and nail for even a little bit of land outside of the base. But we're going to work for it. We're going to work hard for it. We're going to take as much as possible. We're going to get Nori. We're going to get another stonemason. And then we're going to start getting our lumber mills built up, so we have cost reduction for future future buildings. And because of all the trees on this map, always pick a map that has a lot of trees if you're playing as Dwarves or Isengard, otherwise you are going to be missing out on just resources from a really good early game settlement. Not as good in the late game, mind you, because trees eventually do just disappear. What happens when you use them all up? Start by getting another unit of Guardians, and then I think I'll go some Axe Throwers. Once we've got that destroyed, get the Lumber Mill. They shouldn't destroy it because they're focusing on the Guardians. And yeah, our Guardians take barely any damage from all of their all those pesky little goblins. And yeah, we just take as much of the land as possible. I should get a unit of Phalanx next, because there are some wargs very close by. Get another... Oh, yeah, it's Angmar. I was about to say, who am I up against? I was like, yeah, it's Angmar. I chose Angmar. I keep forgetting sometimes I do like to choose the faction I'm playing against. Use the Ravens on the Slumber Mill at the front so I can see them coming in the future. They blighted one of my buildings. I was expecting that. Phalanx, deal with the... Oh, just deal with the trolls over there instead. So I thought there were wargs over there. There's not, apparently. Deal with those goblins. Oh, there's the wargs. Later. First we get a pantry, and then we get the forge, once we have another lumber mill under our belts. Because, again, cost reduction does mean a lot in the early game, when every resource matters. Late game, it depends on how well you're able to micro everything. Yeah, another lumber mill. Take that. You take that. Yeah, the reason I say these pikemen are probably one of the worst pikemen in the game is because they don't really do a lot of pikeman things. Their main thing is turning themselves into infantry, doing damage to buildings, and you can see there, very little revenge damage on monsters. But, you know, if you need them for a quick swap around in their job description, you can do that. One more lumber mill, and that should be enough. Because we don't want too many lumber mills, because they are taking up some of our command points early on. Okay, get the forge now. I could get it cheaper, but I want to make sure it's built now and start spending those resources. And then we're going to build Lake Town here. Sorry, throat's dying a bit. Once the Phalanx have done with that. Build the Dale Marketplace even cheaper thanks to the, again, discounts from the lumber mills. Now this is risky because we are just running into uncharted territory, but we'll see. The AI hasn't made a big presence yet. We've got the Lone Tower early on, so we can use that as some extra vision. Give Cox Ravens out, and that should be even more. We're right in front of the enemy base, so yeah, we shouldn't expect a lot of... yeah, we should get away. We should run away. Also because it needs to defend the base. Yeah, another reason why Erebor doesn't like going against pikemen is because of the axe throwers. Axe throwers are really strong. Okay, so we can see a lot of Furnaces and the Horde of the King's Men. But yeah, we've taken about half the map now. Oh, we've been getting axe thrown. Oh, damn. That's why we've lost in phalanx. Ouch. Let's get Foreign Stonehelm, because I do expect the AI to be making a bunch of... what's it called? Soon. I expect them to make a bunch of... Brain, come on. What was I doing? What was I talking about? Don't you remember? Oh, heroes, that's it. Foreign Stonehelm. I got Foreign Stonehelm because I expect them to make a lot of heroes. Get the warehouses. Build some roads to a lumber mill. Did they just run away? Cowards. Oh, look, here comes the siege. Didn't take them long. Yep, there's the heroes. Dermoth and Drauglin. And there's Monomoth. Yeah, Foreign Stonehelm, one of the best hero killers, for sure. When it comes to raw damage, you cannot get better than Foreign Stonehelm. But yeah, we're now losing all the lumber mills. Battle wagons aren't really worth making. I'm going to build a mine shaft. And then because I'm lazy and sometimes forget, this base is going to get a postern gate. And the gates are going to be closed. So I don't have to constantly micromanage opening and closing the gates like I forgot to do last time with Enlargris. Yeah, those are going to get destroyed, unfortunately. That's just a casualty of war. Oh yeah, another good thing about... oh, well, if it just misses, then it doesn't work. I could have used Nori's Dagger Throw to kill off the Thrall Master in the back, but also Gimli's Axe Throw can do that too. So you've got two uses of it. Where was that? Was that just a blight or was that plague? That was just blight, okay. Oh, the game was not happy about what I just did. Oh, the watchtower's in the wrong position. Gotta protect that. Gotta protect Dale. It's a long-term investment. If I lose it now, it won't be coming back for a while. Get another pantry and just get more axe throwers and guardians. Yeah, the higher level Dale gets, the more health it gets, so it can defend itself a bit more. Also, it can defend itself better than most other settlements because of the what's it called? I've already forgotten what it's called. The Windlands. It's got the best defense out of all the settlements. Outposts. That's the one. Losing all my axe throwers. The game keeps lagging. I don't like it. They have been here too long, and I've lost all my axe throwers, which is why we're going to start going for our upgrades instead of glowing. I love glowing. He's my man. He's one of my best dwarven friends. Problem is, he is siege oriented. I don't build siege, so you see where the clash happens with that. Sorry, but I'm going to go save up for Gimli after I've got heavy armor, so my troops can live for longer. Oh no, all my lumber mills that no longer give me immediate value because I don't have the building anymore. Oh, there's the outbreak. Where can I get? Just keep getting more resources for now, I guess. Build a road to this lumber mill here, since it's further away. It should not be focused as much. I do need a half. Where's the line of defense? I'm actually going to build a undermine, because one thing about Erebor that I like more than Erebor is that the outpost can get the unassuming dock, which can act as a way of getting into the mine network. But you can't get that with Dale, so if I get undermine, I can now get my unit straight from the mine shaft here, straight to the base, and vice versa. Because we've got double half now to do that with. Get settlers tools, since we are going to start building mine shafts. Our army is actually really small. We need to go back. We need to go back and heal. Any units that are full health can stay. Everything else has to go. Yeah, just get some more guardians out. Get Nori back because he is a good hero. Yeah, we're just going to defend here. Here is safe. I have no worries about here. I'm more worried about my my outposts. I can't protect that as well right now. I can start building lone towers and get the militia house, so I can start getting men of Dale from here in a pinch. But I'm not building Brand. Never will I ever build Brand. You cannot convince me he is worth making. Even if I'm making men of Dale as my main army, you cannot convince me he's worth making. Get elite equipment on top of forged blades, so I can start getting the Archangard. Get the palace. So now we're just one thing away. Don't even want Dale Bowmen because they require another upgrade to give them their range damage buff, where the dwarves of Erebor only need forged blades when they have axe throwers. One hit everyone. Kazad Aimenu. I didn't even use my other ability to do even more damage to heroes. Didn't need it. Get the weapon out of the dwarves next. Runes are good, but I would be split my focus if I do go for that, and I want to focus on just one thing at the moment. And that is just making my units as strong as possible. My buildings being strong is fine, but again, I would rather just make my units stronger at this moment, especially since I'm starting to get more mine shafts, so I have discounts on my what we call upgrades. They soul froze me. But yeah, look at these dwarves, fully armed and filthy. I love it. Yep, now we can start thinking about getting Archangard once the elite equipment's made, instead of our basic guardians. I'm gonna get the other heroes, I promise, I promise. It's just like, this works. This works, I don't need to think about much else. Get the Wind Lancer down, this base can be protecting itself. Get more mine shafts so our upgrades are cheaper. Forget about that crapapult, don't really care about it. Yeah, look at that, nearly one hit per thing is enough to take those out. Build that mine shaft. I am tempted to build a travel camp. The only reason I'm not is because the travel camp just doesn't do it for me with Erebor. With Eredluin or Iron Hills I can understand, because the Erebor units are so strong, getting more of them is really good. It doesn't feel as important with these dwarves, at least. Let's fall back because we are taking a lot of damage, and we can heal back at the base. Get the weapon art of the dwarves, so we're now getting bonus damage and armor as long as we're fully upgraded. And then get the last two pantries, and then start getting Arkengard. We've got almost as many ranged units as we have melee units. Where's that one singular axe thrower? Oh god, they're actually healing here, so I don't need to keep going bouncing back to the base. The well does help. With regen, good. Yeah, next up, banner carriers. Your important is not as important as, say, the other upgrades because, you know, of the what they give. And that is why this is the best defense for a outpost, because it actually protects against siege. Oh no, I already built one there. I'm stupid. Now we get to see the Arkengard in action. Or not, because we're not looking at them. Yeah, nearly one hit is enough to kill each of them, and look how little damage they're taking. These are level 1 dwarves, 1000 HP each. That's the same amount of health as a scout hero starts with. Okay, get out of there, no, because you are taking a lot of damage for no reason. You can't defeat an army all on your own. As fun as that would be. As fun as that would be, you are not immortal. You aren't like Khazad-dûm vets or anything, or even veterans of the Last Alliance. You do have a weakness, and that is just being overwhelmed. But it's the only weakness you have. Don't know where those pikemen are going, but they're just going to go into an early grave. Because we're not focusing on them. Let's start getting our heroes now. We will want glowing at some point, because of his ability to just open gates if the AI decides to close their gates. Saving me having to actually build siege. Yeah, look at that. That tower does enough against everything else, and the Windlands can one-shot nearly any units. Get Gimli, Son of Gloin, and then we'll get Gloin. Get those death masks to weaken enemy buildings. As long as one unit of them survives, they'll all be weakening enemy buildings. And if need be, we now have an undermine straight into the enemy base, but also a way of distracting any siege, like, you know, that battering ram. Not that I wanted to destroy it, of course. It's just that they might. And I'm going to fall back. And yep, Gimli is a secret killer of the thralls because of his axe throw, as I mentioned earlier. Very good, very competent hero. Next we get Day 9 foot, because bonus damage for our entire army is important. Is an important trait. Although we shouldn't really be running away from fights very often, running away from a plague that can kill us all is worth running away from. They have a crap report over there, so I'm not going to throw down the lone tower yet, because that would just be a waste of the ability. Let's have some strategy, let's have some decorum. And yeah, this base has remained untouched because we've been focusing in where the AI has been attacking. And we don't really have much else up here anymore, they took it all from me. But Frodo will help us take... Bilbo will help us take it back if he can. Ah, they soul froze the siege. Oh! I didn't know you could soul freeze siege units. Let's throw that down and distract that siege unit a bit. As we slowly chase it down, because those sorcerers were really annoying. And even though siege is some of the slowest entities in the game, our units can be even slower when slowed. Oh look, Drauglin. Watch them just get devoured. Gone. They just avalanche me. They did avalanche me. I wasn't paying attention. Let's get some more Arkengard. And then just destroy their base. Build a mine shaft so Edain can get in quickly. Shame I couldn't find the One Ring, because I do love Durin. He's one of my favourite ring heroes. Not the tower! Let's destroy their barrows because they're destroying my lone tower. Is that your best? Look at that. Can't be knocked down thanks to Dwarven War Mastery. You think you stand a chance? Well, you might if I keep just doing nothing. Get one more Archangard onto the field, and that will do. Level 5 Archangard, how much health do they have? 1773, nearly double what they start with. That is insane. Make sure we're all level 2 here. Get glowing now. Yeah, Dale is not a place made for making more units. It's a place to make more money. So you can make your better units even better by giving them upgrades. And although Khazad veterans are worth getting in the late game, Archangard still just do just well enough. Okay, we're taking damage from the House of Lamentation. Screw that. We're just going to walk in. I fear Snowman. Get out from there. Look at all that poison damage we're taking just because of the House of Lamentation tier 4 upgrade. Oh, it's some damage. What goes swimming? I don't need a citadel. We're already about to win. Let's just make sure the army doesn't prematurely die with final stand. I could throw on the rally banner if it wasn't stupid and had to have an enemy unit to target. Thank you. And there we go. Victory is ours. Let's summon Gandalf for the victory lap.
Good stories deserve embellishment.
He's very good with his burning pine cones. Look at them wolves, don't stand a chance. Victory is ours! Yep, Erebor is strong. If they don't have to deal with any monsters or cavalry, they are really strong. No doubt. They are definitely one of the strongest if they don't have to deal with cavalry. So avoid playing Angmar or Lothlorien against them. Specifically Lothlorien. Angmar, I understand. They do have the tier 4 Cav and the Gundabad Warg Riders. Warg Riders suck, and the AI does not make either them or the Black Guard that require the tier 4 power. Lothlorien is even worse because the Ents don't do any real good trample damage, and neither do the Elk Riders. But they have a lot of powerful range units that they can't really keep up with unless they spam battle wagons, which I was tempted to do, but then remembered I was up against Angmar, who had very good pikemen. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all learned something from my just showing here how powerful the dwarves are. Look at that. Disgusting. And I'll see you all in the next one. Farewell.